Hi, my name is Kevin Baez. I'm currently an aeronautical engineer for the Lockheed Martin Aeronautics Company. I'm also pursuing a master's degree in systems engineering from Embry Riddle Aeronautical University, and I am a CROEMita.
So, Kevin, where are you from?
I'm from a small town in the west coast of Puerto Rico. It's called Añasco.
And how did you find out about crime?
Students from CROEM actually visited my middle high to give a presentation about the school. And they were talking about how cool the school was, the fact that it was a onboarding school, that it was specialized in math and sciences, which went pretty well along with things that I liked the most at school. And one of the things that really caught my attention whenever they were speaking about the school is that it reminded me of Hogwarts. It was like, oh my God, it's a residential school. I'm going to be able to stay there, take all these cool classes. I definitely want to go there.
And when you got there, did it actually resemble Hogwarts?
It was actually weird, and when I say it was actually weird, it's because even though I had applied, did everything on time, I was not lucky enough to get admitted at first. So I started my high school the first couple of weeks on my I'm basically in the same school I was going before because it went all the way from um, seventh grade to 12th grade, and every single week I would be calling and calling and calling to actually ask, "Hey, is there any space?" Because I knew that I had made it to the top of the list for the
The waiting
waiting list.
list?
Yes, and I kept calling and calling, and there was one particular day that we were calling, both my mom and I, and they weren't picking up. So my mom goes, "What do you think if we just drive there?" So it's like, let's go for it. And as soon as I'm out of school, let's just get on the car and drive all the way there. And we did. So we had a meeting with Milton Tomasini, director of the school, and basically I was explaining to him the reasons why I wanted to go to that particular high school, why I wanted to join, why it was so important. And at the end of the conversation, he basically pulled up a list, and he said, "Well, there's an opening right now. Just pack your stuff. I want to see you here on Monday."
And was there like a shocking difference between living in the boarding school and actually being at home?
Um, yes and no, because I've always been kind of this independent kid, which I've always trying to do the things on my own. So I would already clean after myself. I would always try to do my laundry. When I would go home after school, it was natural of me just to study. I didn't needed my parents to tell me, "Hey, you need to study. You got homework to do." It was something that, in theory, came natural to me. One of the biggest difference, it's like going from, oh, you have your own room at home.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have to go and share your room. Back then in Croem, at least for the boys' dorm, it was six guys per room, three bunk beds.
Did crime actually influence your decision or your choice of your concentration in college? Because you ended up first being at the UPRM, right?
Correct. Yes, and Croem actually, I definitely decided to go eventually and transfer to Embry Riddle Aeronautical University, where I got a degree in aerospace engineering because I went to Croem. That's a fact.
So, how do you feel Joan influenced your experience during Embry Riddle?
I think it actually did. Having learned while I was at Croem about the existence of Embry Riddle and wanting to go there since I was in high school, actually made my whole experience as a transfer student in Embry Riddle more, what's the right word, enjoyable, or at least I was more focused, and I knew that was exactly what I wanted to do. Being involved in the solar team, which was one of the organizations in CROEM actually definitely developed that love for math and science. And I love working with the solar team, developing that car, but I knew that I wanted to deal with airplanes. So once I got the chance to actually get into the aerospace engineering program and get my hands on working on airplane related stuff, I really took advantage of it. The CROEM help definitely did.
Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Missed the previous video? Click on that clip right there. If you want to get more videos, click on that subscribe button.
Bye.
Bye. So should I go like bye?
No.
No. No.